Ladies and gentlemen, welcome for today's teaching. Yesterday, I remember to have shared with you about our prayer when we joined hands to share and pray to God, asking God how soon. Because from the Bible, God promised that He is coming soon. Soon has been soon since you were born. So yesterday we were asking God how soon, and I'm happy that the majority joined me in our common prayer, asking God's intervention and God's response about how soon. I believe that God will minister and will intervene and make us to understand how soon, because we are waiting. And that I was triggered with the loss of hope of many Kenyans after the bad news that destroyed the heart of many after the demise of our hero Enigma Raila Amolo Odinga. Many people lost hope. They saw that that they have been abandoned, and they saw that it's almost everything has gone, because the Raila Amolo Odinga carried the aspiration of many people, carried the hearts of many people. He carried the hopes of many people, because it is through Raila Odinga that many believed that Canaan is real, and they were approaching or were facing Canaan. So that forced me to come up with that teaching of yesterday's evening session, where we did look at we did join hands to pray together for God to bring comfort. And in that case, we were asking God how soon that God would bring that peace as He promised. So that's what we looked at yesterday. Today, I was asked by some of my listeners to repeat the theme of the private time with God. I was asked to repeat that teaching I did some 3 weeks ago about the private time with God. And I've chosen that today I'll go step by step to speak up about the private time with God. The private time with God is your special time that is set aside for you to communicate with your Maker, for you to communicate with your God, for you to express yourself before God. So in our teaching today, we want to see, how do we set aside this time with our Maker? How do we set aside this time with our God? For us, we must have to have fellowship with God, because as I said last time, I told you that the only gift that God gave to human being as relationship, or to restore relationship between human being and God, is worship, is Sabbath, that is set aside for human being to fellowship with God. So the only thing that restores and sustains relationship between human being and God is fellowshipping. So the sacred time, private time, special time that is set aside for the service of God or for talking with God is very important, is very crucial, because it aligns our feelings, our aspiration,